Hey guys, so today I'm just going to have a little bit of a general rant about Unity and yeah. So, what is there to say? One, it's an overcomplicated hellhole that makes everything impossible to understand. Two, things are way overcomplicated and shouldn't be unnecessarily made worse by just, yeah. My lack of understanding of anything here doesn't help, I I tried to get help with some of the stuff I've been doing, and it's almost impossible because when I try to get help, either the person just throws a whole bunch of gibberish at me that I don't understand. So yeah, so pretty much in the most part, I just have to get someone. I have to pay someone a ridiculous amount of money to just edit some colors. I know it sounds harsh, but it's ridiculous. I here's a picture of an avatar that I did manage to make, and it was fairly easy for me to do. I just brought the image, this PNG right here, up into GIMP, and then change the colors to my avatar. Very easy, very simple, and I can actually able to tell that some parts, like there's a head and paw and a tail and the feathers. Very easy to understand. Very nicely laid out. To whoever made this Dutch Angel Dragon Best Boy or something like it's called, I'm not too sure. They did a decent job of making it so I could be able to understand what I need to do and where, for the most part. Easy, right? Yeah. So when I went to, I only had one issue with that when uploading it, and the mouth animation didn't work, which I think was more my fault for not turning something on or off. Um, yeah. And then I managed to I managed to get a nice looking model that I liked. It was like, oh, this is a really cool model. I like it. I like how it works. I like how there's two models in one. Um, and I wanted that model. I felt quite confident that I should be able to just, go in, grab the PNG file, edit to GIMP, and paint that file. Well, the first problem was it cost me a lot of money, so that was the main sting in my pocket, which made me feel pretty, you know. I don't have any real harsh things to say about the person who made the avatar. I actually talked to them, um, and they did an amazing job of what they did with what they could and all that. But yeah, the main problem is Unity just makes it a hellhole to do anything in decently. You know, I'm looking at the files and everything right now, and it's giving me warnings and all these alerts going. I'm just going, what the heck is this? What is the, you know, it's telling me that something could not be found. Like, what? If that's it's saying something's missing. What is missing? I don't know what's missing. I really don't. I'm clueless. And then it's giving me other warnings, something about an FBX file. What is that? What is that? Why doesn't it, tell me, oh, this file is this? What information is there on that? And then there's no simple way of, fixing anything once you've done something. Either I have to delete that entire thing and then restart from scratch, which is absolute insanity. I have to then go through and, for instance, find out what that is. I have to find that particular error code and then look that up and then go through the process of fixing it and then find out how to import this and this and this. And essentially, in the end, I was no closer to recoloring something than I was to begin with. So, I'll bring up the image of what it should look like, if it will let me, because this thing does not like to do anything I tell it to half the time. So here's the image of what it would look like. It's a PNG of the griffin. I can't tell what anything is there. And the other problem is the feral griffins, because this is both an anthro griffin and a feral one. I did make a video on this earlier. I'll try and put it in the card things above. Showing the griffin and what it looks like, and yeah. But there's no way for me to know what this will look like once I've painted it, because, what's what? Like, I can make out a paw and an eye, but that's about it. I don't know what anything else is. It's poorly mapped for me to be able to read, go, oh, this is an eye, this is an ear, this is the mouth, this is the beak. There's no way of me telling, knowing what any of that is. And, like, someone said, oh, load it into a program called Blender. So I grabbed that file, that exact one, drag and dropped it in, and, well, I don't know. I have no clue. So I have to use two different programs that I barely understand just to recolor one image. Instead of just me taking a file off to off to GIMP and just painting it. I don't know what I'm doing now. Essentially, you're working blind. I might as well blindfold myself and just slap this into GIMP and then just strafe it with colours of randomness and just hope that something comes out of it. That's essentially what I'm doing there. Like, how am I supposed to know what that is going to end up looking like if I can't even see what is what? There, like, I don't know what's a thigh, what's the back, and what's the front. I can barely make anything out. Like, why isn't there a way of me clicking on something like, a part of that and going, and it shows up, this is the thigh and this is the, right arm. There's no way of me knowing. There's absolutely no way of me being able to tell what anything is here. So I spent money and I don't know how to fix that. I'm not going to bother getting a refund because no point in that. I honestly, I'm just going to have to get someone to do this for me. Because the program is way too overcomplicated. You have to know how to program things. You have to put in all kinds. Apparently it's like I have to go to a GitHub repository. And why? Like, what the heck? Why do I need to go there? If this is a pre-built model and all that, why do I have to go there if that's already loaded into this and all that? So yeah, it's essentially a mess. It's absolutely the whole program is absurd. It's just like, I've done video editing and using Linux and all that for a while, and I've learned how to use that to the most extent. And this is just ridiculous. I'm looking at hundreds and hundreds of different things here. I'm looking at all the different, files, and like, what are even half of there's stuff here that I don't even know what it is. I'm not even going to touch it because it's not related to me just wanting to recolor something. Why can't I have a tool that allows me to recolor this in the 3D model so that I can be able to tell what I'm painting? Because I don't know what I'm doing when it's a 2D image like that. At least like with the Minecraft ones, you could be able to tell what was what. Like, here's a picture of an avatar they got in Minecraft some time ago. Don't really bother playing that anymore because it bored me out enough, so yeah. Yeah, there's no way of me visually referencing anything is, hind or head or anything here, and yeah, I'm gonna have to get someone to do all this for me, because this is what I've been spending my time on, by the way, guys. Yeah, I really do feel a bit upset, but not at anyone in particular, more myself for trying to think that I could do this. Yeah. With that all said, guys, I hope you understand that's why I haven't been making content, is because I've been so caught up in my own head trying to get this to work. So, yeah. Anyways, next video is probably just going to be some furry memes, or maybe some sort of live stream or something. Going to take my mind completely off of this, because I have no capability of being able to do any of this kind of stuff. It's just overcomplicated gibberish to me now. See you around, and hope you understand that's why I've been very quiet lately. And thank you for watching.